All right. I'm trying to record this. This is the first game on the weekly ladder that the Artisan Discord is doing. This is a historic artisan match. So let's see what we got here. All right. So this would be an awkward hand if we had a Utopia Sprawl, but otherwise pretty good. We're on the play, so being a little slow is fine. We got a rule spell, late game stuff. All right, yeah. And then we can get a forest if we hit a third land with this. So the Opulent Palace here showing up and being pretty nice. Being a green source for free. Okay, cool. All right. Yeah, we're just gonna run a Beanstalk here. This Mountain doesn't really tell me anything. You could be playing any number of decks here. Probably something aggressive. Maybe he's playing Burn. In any case, I think. So, I can play Beanstalk. And if I hit a tap land, I can play that. Alternatively, I could ramp with Beanstalk Giant, but it's ramping to nowhere. So Beanstalk here, probably eat a Lightning Strike to the face or something. Next turn, yeah, there we go. Cool. Oh. Okay. Well. He's playing the Appraiser combo deck. This deck's so dumb. I'd heard about this one, but yeah, just get comboed on turn 3. And lame. We just dead? This is what the deck does, right? Play this whole deck. Major Recruiter hit me for 13. Okay, well that was fun. Okay, so we just get completely blown out for not holding up a removal spell. This is reasonable for turn 3. There's dead, right? Nothing we can do about it. Guess we play land and pass. We're not technically dead here, right? I can Doomblade one of them. If I need to, I can Turtle to stay alive. Probably dead. Almost certainly dead. But we're not technically dead. That being said, I mean, I don't even know if I have removal spells for this. All my Anoint with Afflictions don't do anything here. Which is very annoying. Like, man. If I know what he was playing, like, I haven't kept up with the format, so. Alright. Well, attempt to kill this. And then guys have to take this here, I guess. We'll end of turn Colossal Sky Turtle wherever he plays. Go to 1. Probably just dead, right? He's got to play all. I guess he probably doesn't play Lightning Strike, maybe Fire. Yeah. That's fine. Yeah. Sure. Okay. It's a very dumb deck. Holy moly, this is stupid. Okay. Yeah, I don't even have a lot in the sideboard for it. This deck wasn't a thing I didn't even think about it. Like, this deck was, I knew there was some people experimenting with it. Didn't realize that this was actually a thing though. Alright, well, they're trying to do, I mean, Mystical Dispute isn't great here because it costs 3. Yeah, it's not great because it costs 3. I guess I counter, like, there are Tullies. This at least gives me something to interact with because my sorcery speed removal seems quite bad here. They're playing all expensive cards. Recursion doesn't actually matter here. Go blank could be okay, but I don't ever want to tap out on turn 3. Hunter's fine. Guess we're bringing a couple more cards that play to the board. I guess with this deck being a thing, I'll have to accommodate some space in my sideboard for it. I mean, to be fair though, if I know what I was playing, this is like the advantage of just be able to play any random deck, right? In a tournament situation where I know what my opponent is able to bring, I just wouldn't have tapped out for the second Beanstalk there. I would have just played, I would have held my Doomblade. If he goes for the combo, he dies. Like, or he loses his dude, right? Hand is probably too slow. But I think I have to keep it. Okay. Sure. It buys us a turn. All right, so now we've just got to play this and hope for the best. Like, I need to find a removal spell here. I'm going to play my Beanstalk. Did not find a removal spell, so we're probably dead. Maybe he doesn't go for it. Okay, sure. There's a Doomblade. Okay. Untap. This. All right, now we just have to hold up this Doomblade for the rest of the game. Well, my opponent gets to Splinter Twin us by sitting here and just, like, getting to play cards. We don't even know if he has the combo left in his deck. That being said, we're going to get to curve into the Blossom Prancer here, so that's fine. Right, then Prancer finds us another Prancer. Cool with that. This is a pretty good roadblock, and this is a nice follow-up. Thought distortion. Sure. Okay. Nice. All right. Now if he goes for it, we'll just kill him with the hit him with the top deck Doomblade. Question is, do I want these Terra Summoners? I know it's stupid, but if he plays the dragon, it gives me 3 more outs to just exiling a treasure. Because, like, trading a card here isn't bad, because I can, once we get to the mid game, I'm okay. Might be better than, like, a Mystical Dispute. On the draw, I think it might be. I just need to be able to interact quickly. All right, need another good hand. That one was very good. Let's see if we can get third hand that's strong. All right, it's got a Doom Blade. It's got a Doom Blade. If he duresses us, we're in big trouble though. So let's see. He's on a mull to 5. That bodes well for us. All right, so if he plays an untapped red source, we have to leave up Doom Blade. If he doesn't, we're good, right? Okay, he does. Now we have to respect the combo. So we'll go ahead and do that. Yep. Now, what if he's just gonna play the Grabby Giant here as like a Dorko? Does just play it. Okay. We'll take 4 here. Not a big deal. All right. And then I think now I'm going to Doom Blade it because I have an answer to his next threat. All right, gotta just pass. Red Dragon, yep. Red Dragon, sure. Okay. All right, gotta take the hit here and play this and just hope for the best. All right, hopefully he doesn't have it. God bless America. All right. All right, Imitates is actually not that bad, right? We take a big hit here, but then we're good because we just board wipe him, right? Got a 5. We're not dead, though. What if he has cast his dragon here? No? Okay. So we go... yeah, I just have to do this. And now, if he doesn't top deck extremely well, we're good. Yeah. Now we're okay. We had to, I guess we had to fade one more draw step here. Okay, that's fine. Don't care about that one. Just needed it not to be a thing, right? All right, so we Gate to Manorborn. Forest. Oh, maybe we aren't perfect here, right? All right, so this gives me 3 life to buffer a turn. But then I can't. Oh, no. I only have 5 mana. Crap. I have to fade one more draw step? Yeek. Okay. In that case, I'm going to do this and just gain some life. I don't actually care about what's here. Fine, gain some life. All right, if we fade a draw step, we probably just can't lose. There's a lot of bricks in his deck. He needs exactly Geological Appraiser, I think. Like, Atali's favor's not enough, right? All right, yeah, cool. Yep, game should be locked up now, right? We've got a removal spell for the Appraiser. We've got blockers. We've got stuff starts gaining life. I think we have stabilized now. All right, so now just like, how do we not mess this up? Let's start with Circuit Mender, I guess. And we'll leave up 3 for Haunted Mire, Gate to Manderborn. Yeah. And actually, I'm just gonna leave up everything here. Look, Terrace Under 2. Wait, does that change anything next turn? We have 4, 5, 6, 7. Or we can have 8 next turn. So we have 4 this turn, or 3 and 8. 8 lets us hold up Gingerbread Hunter and play a Blossom Prancer. I think that's a little better. Is this a second blue source as well? All right. All right, cool. Let's attack here. Just gotta wrap this game up. I'm gonna do this and hold up. No, I can hold up 5 or 4. Yeah, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Yep. Speed to the face. GG. Alright. Well, I'll need to make a concession for a sideboard slot or 2 just for that deck, because I do think it's a matchup we're a little soft on. I'll have to think about it. Might be some sort of like cheap counterspell is necessary here. But that being said, deck was able to pull through. All reliable, doing all reliable things. So I will try to record each of my weekly ladder videos. Maybe I'll compose them into like a single full video or something. Anyways, thanks for joining me. Okay. So this is the second of my weekly ladder. I made some quick adjustments to my deck, so it's possible it's not going to be perfect, but give this a shot, see how it goes. All right. They've got okay hand here. Could be soft to a very fast, aggressive start. Okay. I'm going to play this first in case I top deck a Utopia Sprawl. Well, does it actually matter? Because if I play the Palace, and then I top deck Utopia Sprawl, I just play the Haunted Mire, I play a tap land, it's the same deal, right? You don't have a 1-mana removal spell. I guess we actually lead on this then. Alright. So what is he? Esper. Okay. Let's go make the Shoulder's Edict really bad. I think I'm gonna play a Beanstalk here and try to cycle. Yeah, okay, do that. And sure. Okay, this means next turn I can Beanstalk Giant, hold up Shoulder's Edict. Doesn't really change much. Could probably also play up the Beanstalk or something. Gonna have to eventually kill this companion if I want to do anything. So, oh, Esper Soul Herder. Okay, sure. Yeah, we are in a very bad spot then. Probably just gonna die to this unless I top deck. Bloodchief's Thirst doesn't do it this turn. But it will next turn. Okay. So, I guess in that case, I'm just going to play Haunted Mire here and play another Beanstalk. Right? Because the difference in 4 and 5 doesn't matter. Okay. Very, very weak hand with the Shoulder's... Maybe I should have just Shoulder's Edict to the Spirited Companion. I don't know. Hard to say. Like... I've actually seen this deck before. Alright, see what he's got. Star Solar, we're probably just dead, right? Yeah. Probably dead here. Just gonna have too much value for us to keep up. Maybe not. Maybe these Beanstalks can grind him out, but he's probably gonna find his if he plays the dude man. Dude man, Jesus. Okay, let's play this and we'll play a binding here. We're just like behind the 8-ball here. This is not the kind of matchup we were looking to have. We do have the ability to grind him, potentially grind them out though. I've done this before. It's just not easy. Raven Inspector, sure. These Shoulder's Edict just looking freaking miserable. And now he's leaving up mana. This is very, very bad. Because... okay. So if he has Cloud Shift here, we're just going to scoop, or a counterspell. I guess we're just going to scoop. I don't really have a way to beat it. Let's grab Gate to Manorborn, I guess. I don't think this matters. We'll cast this. Cross Fingers. It's our only play here. And then he'll Cloud Shift and we'll scoop it up. Oh. Oh. Okay. We get to keep playing the game. Cool. Alright. We get to keep playing the game. Excellent. In that case, we'll play a forest here. Beast Giant continuing to look super awkward, but we'll find a way to fit it in on curve at some point. We can actually have an answer to a third Soul Herder here. Kinku Artificer. Oh lord, that's a problem. That applies too. Okay, gross, gross. Very nasty. It just doesn't not. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it doesn't stop being a creature. So we have to find something big enough to block it. Okay, how do I feel about just jamming Gingerbread Hunter? I mean, I don't actually hate it. I think it probably gives me the best odds, right? It is my out to another Soul Herder, but can I even beat a Soul Herder at this point? Probably not. You're just supposed to do this here. Just draw 2 cards. Okie dokie. So Anoint with Affliction will be very good here. It answers his bridges. Gives us another clean answer to Soul Herder. Night Clubber. Creatures get -1/-0 to end of turn. Solves. Not dead yet. Not dead yet. Skiku Artificer tech is spicy. It's very good against us. Night Clubber number 2. So now 7, 8. Go to 11. We block. We take 7, 8, 9. I don't think we're dead, right? It's a really aggressive variation of this deck. I kind of like it. Like, these decks tend to grind forever, but eventually the Beanstalk will... Like, you have so many dorky creatures that eventually you just, like, have a bunch of 5/5s, right? What are we doing here? Why are we not attacking with the bridge? Do you think this has reach? Or something? Like, hold on. Oh, we're just manually clicking all of our cards. Okay, sure. We're blocking this. Just trying to get some amount of advantage off the board. And then we take 7, 8, 9. We're at 2. Okay. Alright, so we're looking for a Blossom Prancer. Go for the throat, not quite what we're looking for here. So we go... Can I still do this right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We go 6, 5, 4. We go up to 5. No, I can't even do that. Yep. Take 3. Rough. Naturally, hitting 3 Soul Herders in the top 20 cards is a little above average. I guess I hit 2 Beanstalks, but they haven't really been that good this game. This card's so bad. Like, I hate this card so much. Let's see. So we're draw a 4 mana spell, or up to, we can play up to 4 mana worth of cards, so we can't play a Blossom Prancer block. I have so many cards that are dead there. Okay. So then this goes to 3. We go up 1, so we're down 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're at 7. We can play Beanstalk Giant. Oh, we can actually just play this and just draw 2 cards, right? That's our play here. Our best bet is to try to stabilize here like this. I think we'll Violet. Sure. Ship for 5. Shift. Sure. What if that means he has another? I think with the trigger on this, I think I'm just gonna do this. Just try to kill him. Or try to kill his Soul Herder. If he's got another one, he's got another one, but yeah, we kind of thought that. It's pretty likely. Great. Put Doom Blade on top. Fatal push, sure. Oh, he's got a double fatal push. Okay, so we're dead. Okay, sure. There's our Blossom Prancer, just a little too late on him for us to win with it. Oh, he just has everything. Okay, sure. All right, sure. All right, very, very tempo heavy deck. Really just had nothing good to block with there for a while. I needed the Blossom Prancer, although it didn't look like it would have actually mattered. He had quite a bit of expensive stuff, so we'll see what we can do here. The Daviel's Withering, Anoint with Afflictions will come in. I could bring in the Cry, but then he's got the Bridge and the 1/3 guy, the Kinku guy. I'm gonna bring the other Sever. Terra Sunders for the Bridge. I also bring in Stone of Eric too. Yeah, because he's got the blitzy guys. I think they have to go to the graveyard, right? All right, so what's bad here? Well, Beanstalk Giant. This card's terrible. I keep wanting to cut this card and just play like Generous in or something. I just like never want to draw these. Let's see. Bat Song could be okay. Could be grindy. Mantisaur's good because it has reach. Cut a Circuit Mender. Blot Out usually kills Soul Herder, I think. So could be a touch awkward. He's played a bunch of three mana cards. Like I'm gonna cut that actually. Just use the cheaper removal here. We'll go with -1 binding, just because I don't want to have as much sorcery speed removal. I want to be able to kill his things instant speed. I could cut the Bat Song here, but this is usually fairly grindy. I think I'm going to cut the other Circuit Mender. Try to get by with like a bunch of cheap removal instead of trying to gain life. I don't think I can cut any more cards at the top end. Yeah, I don't want the Venusaur actually because he's playing Fatal Push and Cloud Shift to blanket. Like this, maybe. I think the Children's Edict get better if I'm playing more removal. These in there. Okay. We'll submit this, see what we can do. I haven't played against this version of Esper Soul Herder. The bridges, like I said, the bridges are really cool. I'm gonna keep this. This hand's like pretty weak, but it's got good mana and it up the Beanstalk. It's likely he's got hate cards for it now post board. So I'm just gonna run this out. We'll play some tap lands here to the next couple turns. I have to assume he's playing the card. It's like a 1/4 destroy. It like can gain life and blow up enchantments. I forget the name of it. All right, there's an Anoint. That's nice. Yeah, Dawnbringer Flare. That's the one. That's fine. Try to kill the Strawberry Cleric here. I want to be careful with this Sky Turtle. There's a part of me that would like to just grab this up the beanstalk, but I think I'm supposed to play very slow and carefully with it. He has Graveyard Hate. I don't want to lose my in-game inevitability. He's leaving up 2 mana consistently. I have to respect the fact that he can have a counter spell here, I think. Maybe we just play this a little slower. I've got a Bat Song. I just want to make sure like these value cards resolve if they can. Okay. Alright, see if he's got a Cloud Shift. Of course he does. Alright. That sucks. Yeah, so now I'm gonna play Sever. Okay, well at this point I've got, let's think about this, because if he's got another Dawnbringer Cleric, that's fine, because I'm gonna have a Sever in the graveyard, and he could answer it if he wants, so I can actually, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna buy back my up the stock here. He does go up a card, not the end of the world. Let's lead on this. Let's see what we draw. Utopia Sprawl. So this is free. I put this on this. Black. Sever. Player 8. Alright, let's see what he's got. Wow! God, it's so good, man. Holy moly. Okay, sure. So I can cast this Sever from the graveyard. I'm just gonna do this instead. He has a thingy anyways, a Cloud Shift. Must be nice, he's drawn so many of them. Alright, whatever. Draw a card here. Prancer, sure. Cloud Shifts are annoying. Do you have a, is it not Cloud Shift? A different card? Oh, he was thinking about Cloud Shifting his Dawnbringer Cleric to blow up my up the big stop, maybe? Oh, that was a weird pause. Maybe I'm just reading too far into it. I took this because also if he Reflector Mages me here, I wanted to have something that I could technically play if I needed to. Artificer, sure. This deck is really cool. Seems very good against a deck like mine. Just lots of really obnoxious threats. Okay, he has a Destroy Evil too. Cool, cool. Alright, well. Kind of absurd how good this draw's been. I think we're still dead, right? think I have to kill this hero of the dune. I have to do this now. Strasbourg. On another level. Ready for the old reflector mage here. We've seen a bunch of cards, but not really seem to matter. Reflector mage. Okay, so I'm about to play my weekly Artisan match. I decided this week to try something different just for fun. I decided to play what I've heard called Orzhov Stuff or Orzhov Skyfisher. This is essentially just like a mid-rangey deck playing just four copies of core Skyfisher and Hopeless Nightmare. We're playing a bunch of stuff to pick it up, pick up other cards. We're picking up the Princess Takes Flight as a removal spell. And just, sacking Hopeless Nightmare to scry 2 with like a Rite of Oblivion or the Dumbearer Revivalist. And just the kind of deck I like to play outside of the Beans deck. I didn't really switch for any reason other than I've just been on kind of a core Skyfisher kick and wanted to play a core Skyfisher deck. So that's what we're doing. Sideboard is interaction. Just more interaction based on the specific matchups. Somebody played this deck in a tournament a ways back and did pretty well in it. I've made some adjustments to it to kind of fit what I like to do. I don't know if these are good changes or bad changes, but kind of have adapted this list much like I did the Beans list for myself. I'm sure I'll be on a Beans kick again at some point, but just really wanted to play with some Skyfisher this week. Sounds okay. It's not great. Don't really have anything to do, but I've got lands and spells and like a removal spell. And a Skyline Saver I could play as just like a big chunky thing. Pick up my Samwise. Sure, we'll keep. So I will probably just play my Samwise on turn 2 if I don't need to use this Fatal Push at the end of turn, and then just pick it up with my Savior. It's not a great, it's not great. Oh, that's much better. Sure. We'll play this, play my Thraben Inspector now. Game Trail. Okay. Not sure what deck he's playing yet. Could be maybe the Jund or the Jund combo deck. Or like Gruul Stompy. Snow? Okay. Not familiar with what he's doing. This might be, like I said, the Gruul combo deck. It's probably a terrible matchup for me if it is. My deck is not super fast. That being said, I can pick my Thraben Inspector up this turn. Ooh. Is it possible he's a Geological Appraiser deck? If so, I need to leave my removal up, right? I think it's worth... I don't know what deck he's playing. I think it is probably worth just passing with Fatal Push plus Crack Clue available next turn. Worst case, I can flash in my Samwise, I guess. I'd probably just Crack Clue, use Fatal Push. But I don't think it's good to risk the game here on a Geological Appraiser. I don't know what he's doing. North, sure. Might be some sort of control-y deck. If so, the Samwise will be fine. Mirror of the Wilds. Sure. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and Crack Clue here. I don't think he's playing anything unfair, having seen that. Not too afraid of Air of the Wilds either. Dumbearer Revivalist. Okay. So let's Skyline Saver. Pick up Thraven Inspector, play Thraven Inspector, pass turn. Alright, he's got some sort of combo, he'll use it now, but I couldn't really realistically hold up my interaction this turn. Needed to just play some threats so I can actually get them on board. That being said, I'm assuming with Air of the Wild, this is probably a fair deck, right? Okay, we're playing Domain. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Oh, that's when it ETBs now? Sick. Okay. Sure, yeah. Take a bunch. Holy crap. That's a lot of damage. Alright. This makes sense as to what he's doing now. Yeah. Okay. Sure. Alright. So I want to play this turn, so I can actually afford to play the tap land if I want. When it becomes tapped? When it becomes tapped, okay. I could alternatively crack Clue, Fatal Push Rada on his turn. So maybe I do actually want the mana. Is it game trample? No, okay. Play this out. We'll chump block and grind out with Samwise. So let's get this when we go to combat as well. Check out a like. I don't want him to just be able to play another Rada, like, because if I'd done it on my turn, it would have been more reliable in case he has some sort of protection spell. Yep, solves. We hit Nicodle. Cool deck. Very cool deck. These have tramples. So I can just chump block whatever he chooses to kill. And then, or whatever he chooses to pump. And if he chooses to pump the Air of the Wilds, I can Fatal Push it. Then block with the Thraben Inspector. And then Samwise it back. And then... do I want to do that? I think so. We just let him go to combat here, yeah. Here he wants to put his stuff. I think I'm just gonna use the Samwise as a Doomblade here, actually. Oh, he goes there. Okay, still doesn't have trample. Yeah, I think we're just using Samwise as a Doomblade here. I have enough value, I'm just gonna play this, yeah. Sure, this can be Ring Bearer. We take 3 and then Fatal Pushes Rada. Toshiro, okay, sure. Okay, so I think I'm supposed to be the control deck here. This perpetually gives me things. I think I'm supposed to try to buy time here. Mara's Outrider plus a good attack kills me. I can afford to attack for 2 here. And then we're going to slow things down. he has plains, forest. He doesn't have mountain. All right, another Bloodbraid Elf is very, very bad. Another Wild Nikado, that's fine. Sure. I really think you have attacks there, right? Like he ships everything, unless he's got a removal spell. Because then I just block. I take like 3. I play Samwise. I pick my Revivalist back up, and then I untap and play Life of Toshiro, gain 2 life, and like just keep grinding. I do need to stay above. What's he at right now? Plains, Island, Forest, Swamp. So he could dome me for 4 right now. So I got to stay above 6. Sure. Yeah. Oh, this is good, right? Unfortunately don't have 2 of these. Oh wait, hold on. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A little short. I guess I can do it again next turn though, right? I just like play this, and then I kill his thing or his Nikado. Let's see. I'm gonna cure Air of the Wilds or Bloodbraid Elf or Nikado. This trades regardless. Blocks everything. Guess I'm killing Nikado. I'm actually passing the turn here as well. Just like leaving up my resources here. Okay, doesn't do a ton here. I guess he gets to get +1 on his Nikado. And now he can do me for 5, so the new life total we gotta stay above is 5. Sure enough. Again, he doesn't actually have good attacks here. He can hit me for 3. He has a removal spell, he can hit me for 6 or 5, which is pretty good. So then on my turn I can Shepherd, Chinga, recast Shepherd. It's like a really, really expensive removal spell. Sure. So I could kill that and then pick up the Revivalist. Kill that and then pick up that. That's probably better. Sure, we'll do the Savior, why not? Skyfisher. Very, very nice. I think we're gaining 2 life here. Or do we just try to close while he's down? I think we try to close here, right? We attack for 9, 10, 11, 12. We can force a chump. Or force a block, I guess. I'm about to bid a core Skyfisher. Because I'm going to Rite of Oblivion one of his creatures here. They don't want to keep the Chinga and the Inspector. Weird. I was not expecting to do this, but sure. I suppose. Right, sure. 4. Then we Rite of Oblivion. I think we should be successfully grinded out here, right? Because he has like back-to-back Mara's Outriders. I might be in trouble. All right. Cool, go game 2. All right, so he is playing Domain. He is playing Bloodbraid Elves and Heirs of the Wild. I guess we're bringing a Fatal Push, bringing Anoint. Not the best, but it's good. 2 or less power, does hit air. Doesn't hit Rada, doesn't hit Bloodbraid Elf. I can't guarantee if he even plays that, if he'll even have that many non-creature. Man, it's cold in my house. Holy moly. Why is it always so cold? I know he's playing Mirror's Outrider. Maybe I want to bring this to Show Evil. Gives me an out if he is playing any sort of enchantments as well. This blocks like everything though, right? This blocks, yeah, I'm gonna bring this. This blocks Nicoddles and stuff too. Good. Okay. So what's kind of bad here? Probably can trim on a Hopeless Nightmare here. Probably trim on an Omen of the Dead. Don't need that many. Don't need to go infinite on my grind. Just play removal spells and grind them out that way. Shrouded Shepherd was fine there, but I also think it's quite bad here. My opponent is unlikely to have that, and I'm unlikely to have the combo. I don't even think Life of Tashiro is particularly good here. It's fine because I can get a life, which is helpful against Mara's Outrider. I am going to be right back. Oh. Okay. Okay. I need to go get a blanket because I'm freezing. Gonna cut one more card. Probably supposed to be Hopeless Nightmare. I think. I don't know. What kind of Life of Tashiro? Maybe I regret that. Try this. Maybe it's just supposed to be the other Omen of the Dead. I don't really know if I need the extra grindy tools against this deck. It looks like his deck was pretty small ball. In any case, we brought in some extra removal, cut some random cards around the edges. Okay. Can't keep this. Okay, so we'll send back. Kind of awkward that our mana is going to come into play. Oh, I guess I should play this correctly, right? There's no reason not to hold up the Fatal Push here. Sunlit Marsh. Right, faster. Sure. Okay. Would love to draw a Plains here, actually. That'd be sick, because then I could play my Thraben Inspector and pick it up. If I don't... Not sure what I'm going to do. I've got lines, I just don't know what I'm going to do yet. I don't mean like I don't know what I'm going to do, like that would be so bad. But Plains would be very good. Hey, right on time. Double Samwise, a little awkward here, but should be some decent value. I have to think this matchup is a little favored for me. Like, obviously, Mara's Outrider is really good against me. But the rest of his deck, I don't know how good it is against like a pile of Fatal Pushes. Bargain War Leader. 1. So I could crack my clue, Fatal Push, pay for the ward cost. I hate that. It just keeps him from doing anything on the table. Let's do that. Let's crack my clue. Chinga isn't bad. I guess I am probably supposed to, given how light on removal I am, not attack here in case he chooses to slam a Bloodbraid Elf onto the table. I'd like to be able to block it. Okay. Yeah, the Yellow Life of Tashiro is coming out here, I think. Definitely blocking here, though. That's trample, right? Two white and a handful of white cards. This is not the best. Oh, I played a land too, didn't I? Can't use this to make an extra mana. I'll do this first. Crack this. See what I can find. Barrel Revivalist. Okay. Don't have a good jump block here, but whatever. What you gonna do? Oh, Warriors. The Domain Warrior synergy is very cute. Very good. I like what he's doing here. He's playing a lot of good cards that are fairly resilient to some of the ways you might normally kill some of these creatures. Like the little -1 effects that a lot of the aggro decks are kind of soft to. And this time not quite as good. The Shobo Brawler is very beefy. I'm gonna do this. I just need to draw something here. This isn't exactly a great trade for me, but love to draw the Princess Takes Flight with my handful of bounce creatures. Like a sure. That's fine. Eagles of the North. Not what I want. Raven Inspector. Pull your token. That's pretty good. Yeah. I'm just gonna cast that. Maybe next turn, actually. Because this turn I can play... play my other Samwise, actually. I could... Could be a non-land permanent, yeah. Okay. I think I'm going to just play my Samwise number 2 here. just get maximum value, or not maximum value, excuse me, maximum. Like, just get these out of my hand. Just cycle them. Sorry, I don't know what I'm trying to say here. Like, I really need to hit a removal spell here, so I'm just gonna probably keep drawing with this. I need to hit a synergy card. I mean, like something either, you know, a Hopeless Nightmare or like, I believe I'm playing some, what else am I playing? Playing Igorwell Spring in this list? No, I'm not. Okay. Oh man, that's rough. That's a good last card. Yep. Tribal Flames, gross. I assume that's going up top, right? Yeah. Up. Okie dokie. Oh, I should have hit a land there, actually, and chump blocked here. That was a mistake. Am I dead? Showguard, basically dead. Number Cleric, nope, not gonna do it. I think we drew pretty poorly overall. But I also can reconfigure now into game 3. Just double checking to make sure I don't have a way out of this. Because, like, we played Thraben Inspector, we can Rite of Oblivion to Shoba Brawler. That leaves us with 2 mana left, but we're out of white mana. So we can play Dumber Revivalist. Okay, yeah, dead. Alright, cool. Not much I can do about that. Got doubled into Shoba Brawler, and I did not draw a removal spell despite having my deck packed full of them. Let's see here. Okay. Under the Dead, almost certainly unnecessary. Hopeless Nightmare, probably still fine. I just need to like have cheap things that I can use with my bounce effects. And then probably want almost every creature he played was too big to kill with Elspeth's Nightmare. But too small to kill with Destroy Evil, it looked like. So I might just leave it like this. I can't really afford to play a Go Blank. Life of Toshiro can not really do much. I mean, it gains me like 4 life, which is fine against the burn he's playing, I guess. Okay. Dawnbreaker Cleric is just kind of whatever. Maybe I'd rather have an extra copy of Life of Toshiro, though this, I guess, blocks, right? Soaks up burn spells, that sort of thing. 3/4 could be good. Although, I guess this also drains to you, right? Maybe that's a little better than Life of Toshiro, just because it impacts the board immediately. Let's go for it. Okay, saw a little more of his deck that time, so that's fine. I think I boarded correctly. I just don't have a lot of good outs to Nishoba Brawler. This is where I need like more Canyon Grapple type effects if I want to have a good matchup into them. All right, good hand. Good lord, this is sketchy. The play, my hand is amazing. If I hit a second land drop, I'm gonna keep this hand. I think. Let me think about this for a second. No, I can't keep this hand. I got a mulligan. Okay. All right, this is better. Okay, bend the. Should I bend the swamp? I go like turn 1 Sunlit Marsh, turn 2. No, all 3 lands. We go the same ways. I think I'm gonna go turn 1. All right, let's just attack his hand. Get my tap land into play. I'll Doomblade his creature if he plays in a Shoba Brawler. Sure. Like, this Fatal Push is going to be bad. The Thraben Inspector still, so. Tap land here is fine. I guess I get a lightly punished for not... Okay, Nicodle, sure. It's a 1-1 Nicodle. Do I care? I think I can beat a 1-1 Nicodle. I don't know why I thought that was a 1-1 and knew it was a 3-3 in his hand. Should have just Fatal Push that. It's okay, we were saving it for the December Brawler. That's what we were actually doing. Letting out a little bit here. This is sketchy. I think I have to kill the Rana. I'm gonna take 4 here. I have Oblivion. Good draw. Both these are so good. Ooh, actually, I don't have anything to sack to this. I keep the Doomblade. I think now we're just gonna try to pivot and kill him. Well, I say pivot, but like we're gonna start attacking him. It's gonna Fatal Push the Bishop probably. Oh. God, we hit the Tribal Flames too. Sure. It's awkward because his hand has the Neshoba Brawler being so small. But I think I'm still just supposed to do this. This was a bad attack. I don't know why I'm trying to do this. I think it's just so cold in my house, I'm just like thinking dumb here. Alright, this card's still going to end up being the best card he has. Okay, pass turn. I guess I now need to draw something that is relevant. Oh my god, it's the last card, Tribal Flames! Oh no! Oh god. Sure. Alright, top of the deck. Let's see if we get a top deck hero here. I got a lot of good top decks. That ain't one of them. I guess we're dead. Okay, well, that would have killed me if I had to kill the Neshoba Brawler, so that's nice to know. Also, basically a land from their side. So if I draw, like... I need to hit, like, Runner, right? I need, like, Thraben Inspector into, like, Skyline Savior type deal. And then I might... And then I'm just dead to a Tribal Flame anyways, or a Sacred Flame off the top. I don't really know what I could have... I guess that turn I didn't... Actually, I do know. That turn I attacked with the Cork Skyfish was just a bad attack. I knew I was the control deck in this matchup. I don't know why I thought I could kill him. Alright, well, there's Thraben Inspector. see if we can draw out of this. Gross. And this means that all of my like core sky fishery type cards are just dead draws. So we're dead to a stiff breeze. Wild, sure. We get something going here. Yeah, Samwise, core sky fisher, Chinga. Sky fisher, thank you. Alright, just F6 here. Wilds, sure. Can't take any damage here, so I've got to trade off. Doesn't attack. Alright, we get to keep playing. Not loving our position though at 4 life and him having 2 damage at the graveyard. Sketchy, sketchy. Yep, goes top. Top deck Bloodbraid Elf. Okay. Okay. Stay alive, stay alive. I got to be staying alive. He has a lot of cards that just kill us though. That doesn't help at this point. Samwise, at least something. Yeah, so I would have been, I went to -2, so if I'd been able to not take 3 from that Bloodbraid Elf that turn, I would have gone to 1 there and probably been okay, right? Because I was going to draw Samwise. I guess does it help me there? I don't know. It's a touch awkward. Maybe I should have left the Life of Tashiro's in. Hard to say. Hard to say. I shouldn't have. Okay, so we're here for our next weekly ladder match. Once again, gonna play this Orzhov stuff build that I've been tweaking around with. Just playing for fun. Like, it hasn't been going so well, but I haven't really felt like playing beans right now. If I was trying to spike, I would probably play either that or the mono white. Core Sky Fisher piles. I think those are stronger. I just been wanting to play around with this with some of the black cards available to you. But the mono white one's like a guaranteed good deck, right? You get like Patriarch's Humiliation and like Inspiring Overseer. You still get the Core Sky Fisher, Chinga, Samwise stuff. So you get better mana base. So definitely a better deck. But we're playing around with this because it is a very low stakes. Okay, so we can go like turn 1, we go 3-Raven Inspector. Turn 2, we cycle the Troll for a white-black land. And then turn 3, we can play one of these. That seems fine. Okay, so we drew the land anyways. I'm actually just going to attack here and pass with Samwise up and crack the clue at the end of turn, I think. Alright, let's start on maybe... It's hard to tell. He could be on like the Jank combo, he could be on beans. Okay, he's on beans. I guess it's not a guarantee, but it's... Okay, yeah, he is definitely 1,000% on beans. Okay, sure. So our job is to kill him super quickly. We are the beatdown here. And actually, because of that, I kind of just want to run this Samwise out. I think I just have to leverage the fact that, I think I'm just going to run the Samwise out. Swearing Bear. So we'll cycle this for a swamp. For a actual factual swamp. Cast this. Life at Toshiro. Alright. We're just gonna try to get under him here. Because we cannot go along with this deck. It's gonna bury us. Like I said, they play a lot of tap lands. I assume this is gonna die. That's fine. Yeah, nothing we can do about that. Looks like he's 5 cards in hand. He's gonna have a Gingerbread Hunter next turn. Yeah, this is a matchup. This. This. I'm just getting some F6 value here. I don't have anything to hold up with white, so. Now he's just gonna play a Blossom Prancer, potentially gain 4 life, draw a card. Yeah. I think game is over. I'm trying to think how I win from here. Sky Turtle. Sure. Let's see. Okay, so what do we need to do? I guess we start with cycling this. We bargain it. We sack our Hopeless Nightmare. We scry 2 to set up our next couple of draws. Skyline Savior's pretty decent. And surely this is just getting our best draw, but God, it's so awkward. Because then I can't play my Thraben Inspector this turn if I want to keep the boon to get a Wicked Roll token. But if I play into it, it's just going to be like letting them get their free value. I actually think I just need the Princess Takes Flight. I need a removal spell here. This, play this. Spell's Nightmare, looking terrible here. Okay. Right. I think I made a mistake a few last turn when I put it on my Ring Bearer. I knew I needed the Ring Bearer to be an attacker in this matchup. So I should just put the +2 on Samwise. Or I should have made Samwise my Ring Bearer, but I was doing that to get under the 2/3 blocker. So I should have put it on Samwise. I would have lost an extra point that turn, but I would have gained it back this turn and still be in a position to keep attacking. Let's see, that's not bad. It's not great, but it's not horrible either. I think I'm just supposed to try to turn sideways here. Could crack this Shifet Dunes. That's so greedy, right? I get +4 damage on the board. So, assuming he has like a Doomblade, he kills our Dumbear Revivalist, he blocks one of our dudes. Doesn't matter, they all have 2 power. Then he takes like 6. If he's got 2 Doomblades, he takes 3, and we're probably out of the game. I don't think I'm gonna do the Shephet's Dune thing this turn. I think I'm gonna do this. Correctly, because he 100% has to stop, right? Alright, that's fine. That gives us a troll next turn. Let's just crack this omen for another troll. Alright. I'm just gonna do this. I'm just gonna get this rolling. Just tax their graveyard here. I don't have good attacks, so I don't want it to lose a creature here for no reason. With no mana available. Yeah, I'm just gonna pass here. This is like a really dorky turn, but I feel like I don't have good attacks. I've just got to try to get enough dudes on board that I can actually kill him. This is giving him an opportunity to resolve something, but this deck usually only plays removal spells in instant speed. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, fine, sure. Yeah, that's bad. That is bad. Okay, so how are we winning this game? Probably going to slam this Omen of the Dead, just pick up another troll, and just try to jam trolls until he dies. That's, I think from here, the game plan, right? And maybe it was correct to just ship last turn. I would have dealt 4 damage. Maybe at 6. I could see that being correct, especially if he has another removal spell. Just another sprawl, sure. It looks like he might. Oh, Princess takes flight. We might sneak this game out, actually. Okay. Oh, because he can bounce our troll. That's fine. This is permanent. Target creature. Okay. So if I slam this, we get the Blossom Prancer out of the way. He can return it to his hand, but then we get to hit him for 7. Because otherwise we're just losing a troll, right? Like, we're going to play the troll. He's going to tempo us out with the troll. All right, I'm going to go for the aggressive line here and just try to kill him. We just need to get his life total as low as possible here. If he wants to bounce a dude, that's fine. Yeah. So we could roll, deals him a point. Then we replay this. We crack the clue. Draw Chinga. That's not bad. I don't know if it'll matter in this game, but it could. It means he's never getting his thing back unless he has a counterspell. Okay. It means also we can replay it next turn. So if he just spends his turn playing a blocker, do I have enough mana to beat the ward? No, I need a top deck land. Okay. I mean, that being said, though, no, one blocker doesn't do it, right? He needs a removal spell on top or to gain some life because I just put the +2/+2 on the Chinga, right? Okay, sure. What if he just taps out? Oh, okay, sure. Okay. Exile target opponent's graveyard. Give my Duder flying. Play Chinga. Pick up the Princess takes flight. Replay the Princess takes flight. Exile your Duder. Chip. Annoyed Deflection. Sure. Main deck Annoyed's interesting. He goes to 1. 3, 4, 5, 6. This takes 5. Tempted to cycle this. Cycle this, get my gate. I'm gonna do that. Really close. We'll see if we have enough to get over the finish line here. It's got 2 unknown cards and a couple of bounce spells, so we're probably not killing him this turn, right? Sure. Okay. So he's got access to a bunch of mana. Right. Life of Joshiro. What card do I want him to bounce? Debera Revivalist, probably. Do that or Chinga. Well, I guess it's Chinga, right? And I just get to pick up the Princess takes flight again. This makes him have an actual factual removal spell or he dies. He can crack this food and go to 4. So, bounce. Replay means I do have 2 mana floating. That being said, we know he's got this, so we're just going to play the line that's like kind of scripted, right? We attack with our Rescue Chinga, he bounces. Man, that sucks. That's bad. That's bad. He needed to top deck a removal spell here, and he did in fact find it. Okay, so now I'm going to. All right, let's see here. All right, so I need to pick up the Princess Takes Flight, which means I want to pick up this Chinga so that I can do that loop and keep him off board. Which means I think I'm sacking Omen of the Dead here. I have to sack one of these two, and I need to pick this up again, so we'll just sack Omen of the Dead. Grab Chinga. We'll use Chinga to pick up the Princess Takes Flight. Keep doing this. We play the Princess Takes Flight. He might bounce his dude at this point. It's kind of the same difference, right? Okay, sure. I guess if I had done this pre-combat, I win the game, right? Oh no, I needed the Chinga to die. Never mind. Sorry. Nope, never mind. That's how it is. Sure. All right, so again, I'm gonna pump the Chinga. That way I can, I'm just gonna pump the Chinga and Samwise so that it's lethal. Draw. Getting some nice draws off the top here. Oh my god, we hit another removal. That's been annoying. I mean, I guess one good top deck would deserve another, right? That being said, we're gonna pump this, put this here. I'm gonna attack with 4 lethal attackers, or no, 3 lethal attackers. All right, so we're able to keep up the pressure and steal game 1. Princess Take Flight, pulling massive duty there, like unbelievably powerful there. All right, so we're gonna bring in Destroy Evil. I don't think I'm gonna bring in the Dawnbreaker Clerics. Like, they're good against the Beanstalks and the Bath Songs, but they're so dorky on offense that I'm not sure I want them. Let me see what the rest of my deck looks like whenever I get it finished, and then we'll see. I definitely want Power Word Kill to be able to clean up one of their creatures. And I'm pretty sure I want Go Blank. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it's amazing in this matchup, but I'm pretty sure it's okay. What don't I want? So I don't want Shrouded Shepherd. I think the +2/+2 for a creature is fine, but we're just never getting value out of the -1 mode, and that's why it's in the deck. So Witch's Vanity is very unlikely to get any value in this matchup. Life is Hero is fine because it can pump our dudes. Elspeth Nightmare was fine enough at clearing out their graveyard, but that's just not what this matchup's about. We're just not really interested in that. Okay, so now the question is, do I want any duresses? And I actually think I'm fine. Like, the Tomb Blades are okay in this matchup, but really the engine stuff, the Blossom Prancers and all that are, like, people board in duress and thought distortion against me when I was playing this deck, and it just, it didn't feel like you always cared, right? Some hands, you will be soft, right? There's going to be hands where you've got those, your hand's just full of spells, right? And you're kind of leaning on a Bath Song to kind of siphon through your deck. But at this point, I'm having to take out either removal spells, or I guess I could take out the Rite of Oblivions, because they do kind of take, I could trim Rite of Oblivion. I think the problem is Rite of Oblivion is still like a solid card, right? I mean, like without the Witch's Vanity, I guess I lose a little bit. Oh, I can bring in the Viconia. That's another threat I can bring in, actually. And I'll bring that in over a Rite of Oblivion, because I don't want to lose board presence here, and this does have an actual cost to it. And then I think I'm going to run it like this for game 2, and we'll see. Yeah. Vicky should be able to help me keep, like, even though I took out the Elspeth's Nightmare, I've got the Go Blank, and I've got the Viconia to kind of keep their bit of graveyard recursion in check. We don't super care, but yeah, this is fine. This is fine. This is actually what we want against this deck, right? Like, we can stretch the resources down and get some pressure on the board. That's totally fine. Hopefully we're going to hit our 3rd land drop. All right, we hit our 3rd land drop, so cool. Go ahead and Hopeless Nightmare. This is like the card the deck's built around, really. Like, this card and Thraben Inspector are like really what you want to open. Because that's how you get the pickup on turn 2. With Court Skyfisher. Being able to play Court Skyfisher like proactively and just play it on like turn 2 and put a flyer into play is awesome. So we'll definitely do that here. And then we got the Rowan's Grim Search. Could be awkward if we end up in a spot where he just like kills our first 2 threats really quickly. But okay, that tells me he probably has a bunch of removal spells in his hand, or his hand's very linear. I don't know which. Okay, whatever. I'll play this. Probably gonna eat a Doomblade. Does not. He did not have a second Doomblade. That seems good for us. Because now we're gonna get to pass with. If this untaps, we get to cast this, pass with Chinga. Okay. I mean, cool. Can't cast Skyline Savior. Does that make me want to change anything? I think I'm almost certainly Hopeless Nightmaring to get a card out of his hand to keep taxing him. I think searching for a land this turn costs too much tempo. I just have such a good line. And go Hopeless Nightmare. Get a card out of your hand. Attack you for 2 with Skyfisher. And now I can Chinga at the end of turn to pick up my Hopeless Nightmare and Hopeless Nightmare him again. Sure. I mean, like, obviously the Beanstalk's going to catch him up eventually, but the goal is just to kill him before any of that matters. Just keep pressuring him here. Rite of Oblivion. And this is what I was talking about. Rite of Oblivion's fine here because I have a Hopeless Nightmare, but there's a lot of hands where this would have been super bad to have. And honestly, I think I'm just playing Life at Shiro again. Just pushing the damage here. I would not have guessed that we would be in this spot in this matchup. I thought this would be really bad, but I guess our combination of like early stuff plus we have grindy tools and pressure tools, which means that we're like actually not in the worst spot here. So yeah, he killed our Life at Shiro. That seems good for us. This game is over, right? He just has no outs at this point. I shouldn't probably say that because I guess there's always outs, but he is very, very dead. Almost certainly here. I think I'm gonna cycle my troll. That's gonna be the. I'm not casting Rowan's Grim Search this turn. I think I'm getting another white source. I'm kind of thinking of like, how do I lose this game, right? The way I lose this game is not being able to keep up pressure. And so what I'm gonna do, grab this. I'm gonna play a Thraben Inspector. And I'm gonna hit our opponent in the face for a bunch of damage. And then I'm gonna cast a Skyline Saver next turn. And probably, in all honesty, I'm probably just gonna pick up this Hopeless Nightmare if he taps out. Right? Like, he's probably dead. The Hopeless Nightmare is like shredded his hand. Yeah, he is very dead. Cool. Alright, we're able to sneak a game, or sneak a match against Beans. I think his draw this game was super weak. And we had a Hopeless Nightmare. But yeah, good showing from this deck. That first game was really sweet. Sorry for my opponent, your game 2 did not draw particularly well. Okay, so we are once again going to try this Orzhov deck. If I ever actually compete for anything, I think I'm going to, if I actually compete in like a tournament or anything again, I would, if I wanted to play a shell like this, I would just work on the Oketra deck. I think getting the combo-y aspect of that deck inside of a good mid-range shell and being a monocolor mana base, I think there's a lot of advantages there. That being said, we are on play with a acceptable hand, so we will keep. Let's see. Probably gonna save this Sunlit Marsh for down the road, unless I need a second white, because I kind of want to play this into maybe this. We'll see. Some sort of blue tip deck, I guess. Oh, that was a banger of a draw. One of the black, I guess. Like, he also doesn't get to play anything this turn if he doesn't have a, if he plays a 1-drop, he has to crack the map token and hope to hit. If he hits a land, he loses his dude, so. Oh, he's playing blue-green. Interesting. Okay, cool. Maybe he's gonna, like, disenchant this or something? If he doesn't play anything, I just get to, you know, attack for 3, which is cool. Oh god, that's an insult. Sure. Are we racing? Probably. I'm just gonna like Princess Takes Flight this and punch for. He could be playing like Tiber. I think I'm still gonna do this. Hopefully we draw a Chinga. But I think we just have to do that. Worst case, we lose our Princess Takes Flight. We don't get to reuse it for value, which would be annoying, but still pretty good for us. Alright. Okay. Looks like we're losing our thing. Okay. Here's up to artifacts. Hard thieving magpie. That's cute. Ooh. Guess we crack Clee first. If I hit an untapped plains, I would absolutely play that. Skyfish. Oh no! So sad. So sad. Sure. Yeah. Okay, so now he could create, yeah, no, you said thieving map, but this is a cool deck. Losing this Princess Take Flight is going to be annoying. Okay. We're just picking this up. Stick for something. Maybe a Fading Hope or something? Ah, it was a Fading Hope, I'm sure. This sorceries. Okay, so now if he doesn't have another Fading Hope, we at least get to block. That being said, it's going to be hard to win a glyph, sure. That's fine. Block. I guess I have to like big block this, huh? I don't know if I want that. I think I would rather just threaten lethal if I top deck. Yeah, if I top deck an untapped land, I threaten lethal here. This Nightmare, get his last card, don't mind that. Let's crack our clue first. That's not bad either. Okay. Let's flash. So end of his turn, we can cycle and fetch. Do I attack for 2 here? This might be like an attack for 2 lane. Or even an attack for 4. No, I think we're attacking for 2. So we're going to not die. I guess if I attack for 2, I'm kind of giving him free... Yeah, if I attack for 2 here, I'm giving him some free value off the max. Maybe I don't want to do that. Because then he's more likely to hit another card. And no attacks this turn. We'll just cycle the Eagle for a land and then flash in Omen of the Dead to pick up the land. I think that's going to be the play here. A creature artifact. He could have shipped the in for 4 here. Did he miss that? Take 5. Yeah, I think we're just taking 5 here. Alright. Oh, maybe he's planning on using it to defend here. In any case, we'll take it and tap Blades. Flash this in. That plan is not working. Alright. So I can definitely ship with the Skyfisher. If I ship with 4 things, he animates his Citadel. He free blocks. Blocks there. Okay, I don't think I have an attack him. We're gonna ship like this. Yeah, hopefully he bricks a draw here. That's not right. That is the stone. Yep, right. Land is probably death. We live here. Sure. I guess we go and just see what he does. Again, we probably need to draw here to have any chance. I don't know if we can possibly live here. I guess if we go do this, we probably can. He has drawn really hot. I've drawn so many lands. Yep, block. Not really interested in value right now. Fine. I think we just have to crack this. Skyfisher, Rescue Richinga. Sure. That actually helped me though, doesn't it? The Kingu is such a good draw. Otherwise I could just ship in here. Would be okay. So just pick up the. I guess I wouldn't be able to do that. Like we're just dead, right? Just drawing too many lands. These aren't good enough. I think I need like Princess Takes Flight or something like that to have any shot here. Skyline Savior, sure. Can't pick up one artifact or enchantment. Man, main decking this card is wild. Very good against this though. It's gotta be non-creature though. Guess we could do. This. Pick up this. All right. Oh man, he can make that into like a 7-power creature, huh? Okay, he chose not to. All right, take 5. 6 flight is really good. Okay. So then it's not good enough there, right? Because it doesn't kill. It doesn't push enough damage because the magpie. He still gets it as a blocker. Wow, it's like the best draw on my deck, I think. You know, it's just not quite enough. I still have to ship for 5, right? No, then I block, and I'm dead. I guess I should have gained 2 life, actually, because then I could have survived an attack here. Right, because I block. Well, I know I'd still be dead to 4 damage. As it is, I block, take 4. Yeah, let's go to game 2. Okay. Yeah, I just drew 1 too many lands there to reasonably win. I thought I was in a good spot, but just was a little... That one turn he got the Thieving Magpie, just blocked a bunch of damage. Gave him a bunch of time to get his Zoetic Glyphs going. All right, let's see here. So he is playing a Wild Brew. Fatal Push looks good here. Powered Kill's probably not as good. Viconia is not great. Elspeth's Nightmare is probably good against his deck. He's playing Scissors, and Zoetic Glyph makes this big enough to kill, so I guess we're going to bring in these. I don't really want too many Opens in the Dead. Just from around the edges a little there, which is Vandy's fine. Left Shira's fine. Don't really care about Grim Search. Trim a 3-minute Inspector and a copy of Samwise is less good as well. Yeah, I think we're going to run this. This deck hasn't been impressive. It's been okay. It's just I feel like I'm playing too fair. Like my opponents are playing stuff like Zoetic Glyph and like these alchemy cards that make things and all that kind of crap. It's just like I feel like this deck is overly fair. It doesn't even have the Aketra Monument combo that is an exceptionally unfair thing to be doing. Like, if my opponent plays Scissors here, and like I have the interaction, right? So if they play a pair of Scissors here on the land, I don't actually have a way to beat it. At least not my hand. Like drawing both Fatal Pushes is not good, right? And then here, I can't play. I guess I'm playing this just to get it rolling. But now if he just has, again, like Scissors on his man land is super bad for me. Sure. All right, Fatal Push that. I actually really just want to resolve this Elspeth's Elspeth's Nightmare. Do I take the free value? I guess I could. Could just take the free value. He's probably going to play another creature that dies. Yeah. Alright, take our free value. Alright. But this was where my hand is very, very interactive. I don't really have a lot going on. Yep. So like multiple. Sure. So now I have to draw Princess Takes Flight or I die. This like its solo bridge thing has been really obnoxious. Okay, sure. Oh, man. Oh. Alright, block. Guess I kind of need to top deck a Princess Takes Flight to not just be dead anyways, so. Weird he didn't crack that. He doesn't have anything to play. Why did he crack it? Eagles isn't. I guess we play Troll anyways, because if we're going to have a way out of this, it's going to involve top decking the Princess Takes Flight. Or Rite of Oblivion would also be okay. If either soul out here. 5/4. Spectre does not bias a turn, does it? Life of Sure, I guess does. Alright. I guess we're still playing this because, again, Princess Takes Flight still probably our best draw here. Just the best odds. Skyfish. Yeah. Okay. block both. Force him to maybe eat a food here. Oh, no, still trades. That's not good. I'd like to draw a non-land, please. Right of Oblivion? It's pretty good. It was a very, very strong draw. Alright, well, Chinga, pretty decent. Destroy Evil, also pretty decent. Which one of these do I want next? Destroy Evil, I guess. Gets rid of his next threat. I guess Chinga would as well. So we block, then put a blocker into play. Sure. Alright. We ship with our troll. We leave back the memory in case he top decks a pair of scissors. Alright, now the game should effectively be over. This forces him to burn his last food. And then we can chump if we need to. This deck hasn't felt very good, though. I like what it's doing a lot. It's just not particularly powerful. It just kind of like grinds and grinds and grinds. I need probably some Anoint with Afflictions. Also, maybe I should be bringing in these Dawnbreaker Clerics. He's playing a bunch of Scissors. I know he's playing like 4 copies. I should probably bring these in. The Fatal Pushers were fine there. I'm going to trim one on the draw, though. I want like one of these, I think, to deal. Oh, Shrouded Shepherd's probably bad here too, right? Just not a particularly compelling card. Could bring in Duresses. But, I mean, yeah, he is playing like Spell Pierce, Fading Hope, playing a bunch of cheap tempo cards. Actually, I'm going to cut these Elspeth Nightmares this game and bring in the Duresses to interact a little cheaper. I think that's what we're doing here. This is how we're going to run it. I need to put another Exile effect into my deck, though. Only having 3 Princess Takes Flight against all these indestructible artifacts has been miserable. Problem with the Fatal Push is like it's really good if he puts it on a token and really bad if he puts it on an indestructible land. I think I still have to board it in. Yeah, I think I still just need the Fatal Push. I'm not in love with it, but it is what it is. Let's roll with it. Not overthink it too much. The Duresses will obviously, what's obviously going to happen is we're going to get in a protracted game and I'm top deck Duress. But Duress is super good in his opening, against his opening game. Like if I open up on Duress, it's really strong. So. This is fine. So if he goes turn 2, scissors, that's very bad. My body is prepared for turn 2 scissors. No, it's a haywire. Okay, sure. Okay. Maybe that means he has Zoetic Glyph? Find out. Ah, spell pierce, sure. That means almost certainly like a Zoetic Glyph or something, right? Okay. I mean, if I draw a land, actually. Okay, there's my land. Then we just pick this up. We've got an answer to a scissors. Locked. Here, ping me for 1. Life of Toshiro? Don't mind if I do. Actually, I think I want to get his last card out of hand here. Yeah, I think we just want to put him to 0 cards first. Yeah. Okay. All right, then. Ready for him to top deck tough cookie and max punish me, but... No. Okay. Feels very good in this game. Feels like we're very far ahead here. Just gonna force the sack here. And then I'm going to trade my Chinga off to keep his Landlord Navigator from proccing. I would like to decline. All right. Whiffs. Very good for us. Okay, well, he did not have the scissors, so our deck crushed him. Turns out when they don't have their exceptionally busted game plan, we are unbelievably like. Our matchup is really good when they don't just have the stone nuts. Would be the short of it, or when they don't have the busted cards, right? The that actually does make me want to put some amount of. Maybe I just want to play like main deck disenchants of some sort. In any case, we're gonna buy ourselves back a Chinga here. All right, so now he draws the scissors, and we're happy with this, right? Yeah, fine with this. Just don't even care. Take 5. Okay. All right. Well. All right. So what was that? Game 1, we barely lose because he was able to get a Thieving Magpie into +3/+3 on the thing. Game 2, we squeezed out a very, very close one with Troll of Khazad-dûm, but this one was a pretty impressive victory. And I think this is what this matchup looks like when they don't draw their this deck was really cool, but I think this kind of shows like one of the weaknesses of these synergy decks. Like, my deck was just playing a bunch of removal spells. Obviously, if he had the Insult Artifact much earlier in the game and we didn't have the Princess take flight, things would have been really bad. I think I wanted to know it with Affliction over one of these like power word kills or something. I think that would make a lot of sense. It's good against Nazgul as well, and that's a matchup where, you know, maybe I could afford. Tightening up the sideboard's probably a big deal. I really like the basic gist of this deck, and I want to keep iterating on it, but I feel like you're still just iterating into the wind of, like, you should just be playing Oketra Monument at the end of the day. But anyways, thanks for joining me. I don't know how many matches are left in this weekly ladder, but I will keep recording them and posting them so you can see me struggle. I've been really feeling this deck as opposed to the Beanstalk deck lately, just a vibe I like, you know, just these fair little mid-range decks. The Beanstalk deck is a lot more polar, and that like some matchups it's really hard to get on the board. Then some matchups it's just you go so far over the top of people it doesn't matter. But I do love both decks, so I'll keep iterating on these Skyfisher piles as well as Beanstalk stuff. So hello, Future Teld here. Turns out that was the end of the league. We had one more match, but me and my opponent were both more interested in playing Markov Manor, so that was we called that a draw and moved on with life. This was a lot of fun to do. I'll try to do it again next time they decide to do a league ladder. Hopefully I will have some historic brawl content coming soon. We've just started a brawl league in the Jank Diver Discord, and that could be really interesting. So we're going to be playing Peasant with stipulations, and every couple of weeks we're supposed to play our matches, and we're all building a variety of decks. So this first one, we can't include any cards that are in our Peasant cube, so a lot of the most powerful cards in the format are out. In addition, you have to have all creatures be of the same type. So I'll be playing a Siona Humans Pants build, you know, trying to aura people out. This will be the Jank Diver gaming schedule up on your screen now. So as you can see, Wednesday at 7:30 EST, we play the Unrestricted Cube. That's our primary cube of some of the more powerful cards on the client. Friday, 7:30 is our community vote F&M cube, where we'll give 3 options each week to choose from, and the people who show up to play get to vote on the cube they'd like to play. On Saturday at 2:30 and Sunday at 2:30, we run alternative cubes. That'll be cubes either created by members of our admin team, such as our standard cube or the affinity cube, or members of our community. We've played such things as like a desert cube where you draft your own lands, as well as a few different peasant cubes that have just different design goals than some of the ones in our peasant cube. So people who come to our server sometimes submit these so that they can play. And I believe the most recent one was we played a devotion cube where you were encouraged to play very heavily monocolored. And then Saturday at 7:30 is our mainline peasant cube, and Sunday at 7:30 is the second offering of our unrestricted cube. This has been Teld. You can find more of our great content at www.youtube.com/@JankDiverGaming. This video should also be going up on my personal YouTube channel at Teld Talks. I stream all of our cubes that I play in on twitch.tv/Teld Talks. You'll find me, Tim, and Chris chatting about cube and magic in general over at the Jank Tank, which can be found on Libsyn as well as Spotify, and it also goes up on our YouTube channel. So thanks again for joining me, and I hope you enjoyed.